Okay, so what's Snowtail got?
Prepare
It looks
for
like he's
battle.
building into Tranquil Boots.
Yeah.
Trixie's also looking to do exactly the same kind of thing. So then I assume Xcalibur is going to be Mr. Meepo in the mid.
So Alliance is going aggressive. So we had that right. Alliance is going aggressive, and I think Fnatic would just put a useless lane bottom, like Venomancer and Dying or something. They don't want to fight because it's really dumb to fight
Roshan
something like
time!
this. Oh god.
I
Oh,
see salves, I see salves, I see Ari and Basilius. We're going in for the pit, man. We're going in for the pit. Now, who's gonna be looking for this? Trixie's a very long way away.
They bait it. They don't want to. They don't want to get rushed.
Really?
They don't want to bait that. Yeah.
They're gonna have to move a tree out to scout that. Okay, they say screw it. It's like they're not coming, people. We sent out the invites and no one arrived, but now they will.
Now they're coming, and it's gonna be a disaster. Versus Veno Shaker, they can't fight it
30
for sure.
seconds to
And
battle.
Okay, they're waiting for him.
Really
Trixie has to come into the fog of war if they're gonna have a crack at this. It's indecision. So, alright, they're not coming for us. Back in again we go.
My god.
They've wasted so much time on this, so it's going to take forever to kill off Roshan.
I think it might work. They might be in time, really, like almost. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna lose maybe 20 seconds.
If you're sending Prophet towards the top lane, it's okay, because he'll get level 2, so he just TP straight into the lane.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, but I think they go aggressive. With level 2, they're gonna go aggressive and wreck them.
Yeah, which means Admiral Bulldog's fine, because he goes top lane. Your aggro tri-lane is pretty damn close to the lane anyway.
Oh, honey, he missed that. No, that's a bit unfortunate. You would be able to check, but yeah, they're actually wasting a lot of time, but it's worth it. I mean, you waste some time and get level 2, it's fine.
Is EGM not being involved in this so they can give some extra levels to the other guys? I'm not sure about this.
Yeah, it looks like it. Actually, maybe he wants to get level 2 from the first wave. He's right. Like, why not? Why waste XP? They don't need him to attack.
Roshan has fallen to the
so
down.
basically, the 4 heroes inside the pit are almost level 3. They have the Aegis Immortal. There's Prophet TPing towards the top lane. Actually, okay, he cancels. Now he's TPing to a safer position.
It's really disgusting to play versus this. I mean, I don't mean it by the way.
Xcalibur getting gushed up. Fizz just gonna come in, and that's gonna buy some space from Harney.
Poor Fnatic, man. How do you win the lane with Doom level 1 versus Dazzle Lycan level 3, man? Like, I don't know.
I would also ask how you're supposed to win the middle lane when you're up against Gush and Anchor Smash, and in fact, that Titan now has a level 2 Anchor Smash up against Xcalibur. And even if he gets more Meepos, it still works against him.
He got a last hit on Meepo with so 50 base damage minus 30 from Titan, so he got a last hit with 20 damage, which is basically a creep damage. So nice one, Xcalibur. He's a creep. He's gonna be a creep for 5 minutes. Yeah, look at this. He can. It's a nightmare.
Unless he can start poofing on the lane, but does he really want to waste this much mana already?
He has to. He's gonna get alt farm heavily. Else, he has to. So yeah, Fnatic went for the Undying Venomancer top. What is it? Shaker, Doom bottom, and yeah, it's really weird laning.
They're trying to go for a disruption. No, EGM lost vision on him.
Yeah, he has a ward, so he can just kite them, but he's not gonna get a single point of experience here. I mean, unless they
pick up a creep too. He actually didn't pick up like an aura creep or something.
Yeah, he went straight to the lane. He'd better go woods, to be honest. And actually, Fly is forcing back Bulldog a bit.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
But even that lane is bad against Prophet. They can't even kill him. He can always TP out. So I'm really not sure about the lanes from Fnatic, to be honest. I'm really not sure.
It's like when you run with no Suns, Harney. You're up a very long way
Radiant's
here, man.
bottom tower
He's gonna
is
run
under
through
attack.
the river with boots first. He's gonna try and outrun him, which he can do so to a point. And with Meepo coming after him, if just one hero started to rotate, then it'll be trouble. And now EGM is actually in a really bad position. If Xcalibur actually kept walking in, his Meepo stopped for a moment. I thought he was
getting He doesn't have his net yet, so EGM is safe. Meepo can't touch anyone. No, he has it. He's level 4 now. Yeah, what I mean is that the lanes from Fnatic are really questionable, and especially, it's not their fault, but now that the lanes got rush level 1, it's almost impossible for them to win the lanes. So let's see how this game develops. Right now, Alliance is obviously
they're trying to catch up to him. Disrupt him. They're trying to actually catch him in there, and almost with the perfect around that Dazzle heal. There's your first blood coming out. But that's Shadow Wave at level 2.
Yeah. The damage with the walls and the SD illusions with the Soul Catcher is insane. That's what I meant. They can one-shot anyone. So that's why Fnatic was afraid of that triple offensive. Which, like, yeah, they were right. I expected that maybe they changed, maybe they changed the lane when I realized Fnatic Alliance got rushed, and they were then understood they couldn't fight anyway, so it was useless to put a try versus try. I don't know. Might be the explanation, and it's actually quite smart because they would have been destroyed anyway.
I'm wondering how long it's going to take before Res4 just like cracks level 6 and commits Ravage, Gush, Anchor Smash to kill off Xcalibur.
He might.
It really can't be long. He's got Nagus Immortal up his sleeve anyway, so spamming mana is like no problem whatsoever.
He's just a bit low on mana, that's the only problem. Xcalibur got 15 CS though, he's just, you know, poofing and regenerating his Meepo, so... it's decent, honestly, it's really good farm. 20 CS versus the Tide that got, you know, 2 levels advantage, plus it's a Tide versus a melee, so... Maybe Meepo can actually stand.
Xcalibur, where's the Gush? Is there mana for it? He was only just short. He was triggering the bottle charge, but wanted to make sure he got to the rune first.
Yeah.
But Xcalibur was able to proof himself away to the safety. And now he's actually... Wait, is this actually his bot? He's running his own bottle in middle lane.
Yeah, he has to. He has to. He needs to spam proof all the time. It's the only way he gets any farm, else he's gonna be... And actually, Bulldog might be in trouble, but look at this. He's always scouting. It's a nightmare to play versus him and his Prophet. You can't gank him. It's impossible.
He's trying to do a pull with his own little tree, so he doesn't have to put himself at risk to even do the maneuver. While EGM and Arcade, they're found Xcalibur. Disruption's gonna go. Catcher as well, trying to get range for that. Oh, look at the positioning for it! With the one tree on the side, they realized if they just covered the right flank, there was no way you can get that Meepo out apart from poof, and that would take way too long.
He did poof away though. Great play from Xcalibur. I mean, yeah, smart play. He's out. Noted is getting some experience because of the clutch ward from Fnatic on the bottom lane, and because they obviously are aware of the rotation. They want to die. No, impossible. What is Ake doing here? Okay.
It's Ake being a little bit over-aggressive.
Yeah, he's a bit mad that he didn't get the Meepo twice. But, well, yeah, on the top lane, Trixie is farming, but I don't see that working, because a Venomancer versus a Lycan Tide running on him, you need a lot of items if you want to tank that damage. Let's see. Alliance is in a great position right now. Really good one.
I still can't take my eyes off S4. Like, his Aegis of the Maul is about to be reclaimed, which is the downside for him. But he's got so much regeneration
top
now,
tower
with his,
is under attack.
Up those arcane boots.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah.
As opposed to just throttling his mana just a little bit more.
You know that they have level 6 and they stack Ancients actually.
Radiant structures
are
fortified.
On Tide, they're just gonna start pushing towers. I don't know what the next can do.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It was just an basic dead time as well.
Yeah, he would be regen anyway, so...
But with if that regen kicked in like at the worst possible time, the tower could kill him off. Actually, without having the regeneration kick through enough.
That would be quite funny. It was quite close actually.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And then yeah, on top lane they tried to go for Bulldog.
Bottom lane, they're going bottom lane, and it's going to be Big Daddy No Tail. This time though, they don't get it quite right. The SD heal isn't able to actually have any effect. Isn't enough to have any kind of impact on the Doombringer, so the Prophet didn't really connect, but S4's coming in with Ravage, and he may as well just trigger it. Catches Honey in the tree line, he gets Doombringer on the field, he uses the Centaur hold stop though,
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
With no mana to use his ultimate, and Trixie trying to catch up to him. Another Anchor Smash coming off from S4. He's got Arcane Boots, but I think he wanted to wait, now almost Doombringer dead. Anchor Smash damage, it's enough. No Tail thought he could stand just close enough on that fight, but it wouldn't pay off for him. And now it's 4-0 in favor of Alliance, but TP's middle lane.
Dire's middle tower
is
under attack.
Xcalibur is going to leave this mid lane.
Well, Hani was out of mana. Obviously, he's a shaker with nothing but boots, so that's not surprising. He can't even land 2 Fishers. And yeah, unfortunately for Fnatic, Trixie TP, then he was out of mana as well. I mean, he used a Venom Ward, then he had no Gale, so they couldn't stop anyone from running away. So yeah, great move for Alliance. They're still not taking towers, so I guess it's fine for Fnatic. They didn't lose map control, they can still farm their jungle, which
Radiant's
is cool when you have to win Meepo.
Is under attack.
But yeah, look at Bulldog. I mean, he's doing well in the game. They try to dive him, but he's just tipping out. It's really sad to see. So yeah, again, Alliance looking great.
Well, at least No Tail's about to crack his level 6, so we're going to make at least TP's Fnatic's profit a lot more riskier. S4 just took another rune. This time it's a haste rune for the top.
Yeah, he's gonna crush them with this.
Doom needs to wait for these 3 creeps to go down. But man, Harney's here. Fish, it's the wrong side. He got him on the wrong side. Decay and Tombstone's also being committed, but they're too far away, and Doom didn't have level 6, and the Fissure was meant to lock him into this little corner in here.
Yeah, it's a shame because looking at their levels, they really need this right now. They need kills. They need kills on anyone. They need kills because the leveling is just so different. And Midas Venomancer. I'm not quite sure about this and the block. The block by Bulldog. Awesome play.
Trixie, Prophet ulti bounces through.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Easy one. So Fnatic wants to go super late game. With this, they have Meepo, they have a Midas on Venomancer, and they have Shaker. They have insane team fight and insane late game potential. That's the plan. But yet again, you're facing Lycan, Prophet, Dazzle, and Tide. That means mass pushing. So let's see if they can survive like late early game and
Radiant's
if they
bottom
can, they might
is under
be
attack.
back in the game. If they don't, then it's the game 3. But Alliance is
Xcalibur
be looking
can
for
make that happen, man. Like once Xcalibur gets himself a Blink Dagger, and you have that initiation, they can start to create space with him. And his net worth is still the
Radiant's
highest on the
bottom
Fnatic
tower
lineup.
has fallen.
And considering the amount of towers, well, there's the first tower to go down, but considering the amount of farm and space that the Alliance have got with 5-0, the fact he's sitting at the 3rd highest net worth is a pretty damn good achievement.
That's true. That's true. But what would save them at this point is a dagger of Honey, and I think he won't go for mana boots, and he will try to rush dagger. Okay, actually, he just bought mana boots, so they really need a dagger from Honey because if they want this, you know, mass damage from proof, they need to one-shot Alliance because if you go in and you don't kill Tide Dazzle, they're gonna destroy you
Dire's
with the
top tower is under attack.
And the only way to
Radiant's
lock them
middle tower is
during
under
the damage
attack.
is the Shaker to have a blink, and he's really far away from it. He's only level 3, so
Fnatic's committing a lot of heroes to top lane. They know there's no one else up here because the Observer Ward's behind the tower. But it's a haste rune, so catching him is next to impossible. Killing him is actually impossible.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Down by Loda, EGM, and Arke.
Yeah, easy tower. They have the Doom. They actually think S4 will be a bit cocky with his haste rune, but he's
Radiant's
not.
middle tower has fallen.
He's playing really safe. It's a nightmare for Fnatic right now to find any sort of opening.
We're going back to the old build for Prophet. Back to
Dire's
the old build.
top tower is under attack.
Top. Oh, he TP'd back to base first. It's EGM who in fact TP'd top.
Yeah, they want to defend that tower, but
it must be a deny attempt. That must be the only thing they can really do here.
They would get it. They would get it.
If someone gets
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And now Disruption flies
Radiant's middle tower
and now Ravage as well. No tail very quickly going down here. SD's the man to take the kill. He took the verge of battle, but the Vision's going to go off with the Gale, slowing down S4.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And S4, he's just trying to man-fight it. Anchor Smash, gosh, he takes out Harney at the same time. Venomancer ultimate. So S4 is dead here. He knows he is too. There's no way to survive it. He'll walk into a corner to die. While that's actually a trade in the other lane, wasn't there? It was Loda on bottom.
Yeah, it was actually Xcalibur slow kill Loda. I think it was a great trade for Fnatic. They needed that. It was really bad from Alliance to go 2 versus 4 once the tower is gone. Like, they don't need to do that. So it was a bad move for Alliance. But what I don't understand is that Trixie holds, like he decided not to put his ultimate in the first place, which allowed S4 to get 2 kills. I don't think he would have. Maybe he would have killed Shaker, but he would never have killed the second guy he killed. With the Veno damage ticking, you know, he would die before. So anyway, it was a great move from Fnatic, I think, or actually maybe a mistake from Alliance. They need levels now. Fly is level 7 and level 9 on Venomancer.
Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
And this is gonna happen all game long. There's nothing they can do to contest that. They're gonna play versus the lineup with the Roshan, but Aegis and Cheese all game long. Which is quite hard. They need levels on Honey. That's the most important thing. But look at Loda, he's just chasing all the time.
Honey just got, look at the ping come out there from Fly.
Yeah, he's been doing that all game long.
Well, it's the perfect way to keep vision. It lets Prophet also set up for ganks.
Second Midas is up for Fnatic. It's the flies coming always for no tail.
Even with the DD rune, there's no way he wants to come close towards S4.
It's because of his low armor. He has 3 armor with the ring of protection. Like, Doom is so bad versus armor reduction. He gets destroyed.
Is he not going to wait for the creep?
The kill from Xcalibur was huge. He's level 12 and he almost got a Ganim. He got a Ganims in what is it, 600. He's getting a lot of farm actually. 110 CS in 13 minutes. Holy.
Not too shabby, man.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot.
But it also means he's leeching a lot of it from the rest of his team because he's the lowest 2 net worths. 1.9 and 2000 belongs to one dying as well as the Earthshaker.
The thing is that those heroes don't need much right now. Like Shaker's gonna
Dire's
land
middle
in Fisher
tower
regardless
is under
of the
attack.
items he has, and then Dying's
Radiant's
gonna put
top
Tombstone and
tower
die.
is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Like this from Fnatic, they shouldn't take fights.
Oh, especially when that team is weaved up completely. And S4, he has Ravage off cooldown, waiting in the tree lines, or even trying to poison stack over one of the Meepos.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
The weave will wear off in like maybe 5 seconds or so.
The thing is that I don't know Meepo much, I mean not enough. Fnatic looked to think that they can take a fight, and I believe it's because of that hero, because knowing the other four pretty well, I don't think they can win the fight. So let's see if their decision's good, but I really doubt it's really hard.
The Meepo does have Aghanim plus Treads, like it should be enough life points to survive during the engagement.
Yeah, it might be, and then, okay, maybe it's fine.
They waited so long that we even get a second weave coming up from the Dazzle. Yeah. And the only person who's not caught in this is the Tidehunter, who doesn't really need it.
On the other hand, they don't have Necros. I mean, Alliance don't have much items yet, so look at Dota, he's coming from the backside, that's great.
It's go time, but he used 2 illusions. He's been waiting there for the past like 10-20 seconds, just trying to find that opening, and the rest of Alliance went scouting for it, but now he's flagged himself there. Alliance will keep the eyes open.
And the weave is back in 10 seconds. I see this tower falling right now. I don't think Fnatic can defend it.
The Tombstone as well as actually, I think they can, man. Between Tombstone as well as Plague Wards and the decays that keep coming off here from Fly, like, he just got himself a 3-man decay.
Bottom tower
but look
is under attack.
Like Xcalibur's pushing at this bottom tower. He leaves one Meepo on top lane, so if the time comes, he can just go in for
Dire's structures are fortified.
Like, they don't have Tombstone now. They
Dire's
don't have
bottom tower is under attack.
This time,
nice and Trixie Gale as well. Okay, the tower's gone.
Oh, he's going. Oh, okay. Good decision not to ravage this. It's useless. And
TP bot.
Alright, what's going on?
There's troubles. I don't think Xcalibur is in mid poof right now.
God, I don't know if I think he's gone, right? What's the it's one second and a half to poof out, and the TP is longer. He should be gone. Yeah, good that S4 didn't shift that.
Dire's bottom tower has been denied.
He's out. Good play. Now we got Mech on Tide. We got Necro on Lycan, Necro 2 soon. Prophet is going for the Dagger Maelstrom, which is a good decision in my opinion. And Veno, we don't know yet what items he wants to get. And Hani is actually working on his Blink. I think Fnatic is quite... I don't want to say they're fine, because the game is quite hard, but they're really not out of the game. They're doing okay, I think. Yeah. It all comes down, like you said, to the Meepo damage. It's actually quite a lot. I just saw the 2 Meepos clear creep rate top.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think Meepo is severely underestimated in this patch. At the same time, though, we've been seeing a lot of other teams picking him up. Like Sing I know is training with the Meepo daily. I think people have finally realized the fact you can have a global control.
It's insane.
It's there, and like that was first realized with support Meepo, and that was only done because like Notal was sitting there, and he said it himself, like as like one of the best Meepo players out there. He sat there and said, "I hate playing Meepo right now because I have no life points to survive, and there's no way we can run it as a core." Because it's just too easy to kill him off. But now we've hit this point where there's enough Meepos that you're able to just flash farm at an insane rate.
The thing is that you can't really
Radiant's middle tower
only 2 heroes because you can bounce in and kill your quite fast. So you need to be really careful with the ganks because he has great killing power.
Radiant's middle tower has
the
fallen.
only downside is moments like this. Like the tower's just being forced out. You got Blink Dagger Maelstrom over on Nature's Prophet, you got Lycan with the level 2 Necro book, and they push high ground. Look, even the Howl bonus damage. You know it's taken Loader until now
Radiant's
before he's leveled
middle tower is under attack.
He never even had it leveled until this point. Now, Fisher and Gale is going to make life difficult for Loader, but they've already got the
Dire's bottom tower, Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
17 minutes in is now going to force into the ranks. Now, bottom lane might be pushed, top lane might be pushed for Fnatic.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They will let it go. They will let it go.
Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
Look at the timing, Shaker
Dire's
almost
bottom
has dagger.
tower, Radiant's middle barracks has fallen.
He's now taking 12 minutes. Look at the Echo Slam with the extra 3 Meepos swooping in. They get a very quick kill on Nature's Prophet.
Nice one. It's still fine. I mean, sure they lost racks, and in a lot of games, losing racks usually means you lose the game, but in this game it doesn't matter at all, to be honest. It doesn't change any. I mean, of course it changed the fact that you need to outpush the mid lane, you get less farm, etc. But it doesn't change much. They need this dagger on Shaker. When Alliance went uphill like this, if they had dagger on Shaker, it would be a team wipe for Fnatic. They need dagger on Shaker. He's 500 gold away, and I'm actually surprised Fnatic is not giving space to Hani for farm that. Fly needs to be a bit careful with his tombstone positioning, because tombstone can maybe win the fight if Alliance forgets to focus it. I like also the dagger from No Tail. The next fight Fnatic will take, for sure, and they have what they need to win it. We have dagger on Meepo, dagger on Doom, and soon dagger on Shaker. And Venomancer is working on that agony wave. I hope it's not a BKB. BKB is useless here.
For people in Dota TV, I hoped I just fixed the perspective view. There's still the bug when you use Showcase inside the game that it screws it up for Dota TV. So, yeah. Hopefully it sorts that out with just a double tap.
Yeah.
And Dazzle, Pipe will be his build. What else
it's
major items like level 3
really
Necroport, we got 4 staff, we got 2 Blink Daggers for Alliance. We get 2 Blink Daggers as well for Fnatic, so they've got their initiation. You got Venomancer, who I assume is just getting the overclock for now, but should be building into an negative set.
Yeah, it should be a negative for sure. He has to. And Loda is now farming the stack. Necro 3. I wonder what item he's gonna get next. Yeah. I'm not. Alright, that's a good. That's a great kill to have, and that's the damage. That's the damage they have. Yeah, Meepo is actually insane.
If I was liking right now, I'd be looking at the AC.
What is he getting next though on Meepo? Do you know? Usually he gets X, I assume, but here I'm not sure.
Some players were playing around with Skadi at DreamHack, enjoying that one. Like,
I believe Skadi is fine.
Hex is good if you're going for ganking. Skadi is great if you're looking to survive while you're overextending.
Yeah.
But there's just so many options. Now jump out loader, where very quickly picks up that he is dead.
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good for Fnatic. And now they have dagger on Shaker. They might have lost the mid lane, as we said, but it doesn't matter at all. I think the next fight they can crush. They need to be careful though, because Alliance has pipe, and I'm not sure it's gonna negate some damage of people. And if they do the math wrong and they think they are, for example, they go on tide and they end up not killing him because of the pipe from the healing, obviously, from Ake. Then the team fight will be scary. And look at this, Meepo is everywhere. Basically they have Doom waiting on the lane, Shaker waiting on the other, with 2 daggers, and Meepo just like one Meepo staying behind both of them. And whenever someone shows up, they just instantly kill him.
I've been told to you turned your in-game microphone on.
Is it on? I have to turn it on, or I have to turn it off?
Just turn it off. Make sure it's turned off.
Alright.
Turns out you're getting, we're pumping to Dota TV in stereo.
Alright.
Well, Roshan's back up again, so 21:30.
Yeah,
this is already flagged, and they're going to move so quickly in here now.
Yeah, because the Doom is on cooldowns, and they know that. So there's no way Fnatic can contest. They have no Echo Slam, they have no Doom. So Alliance will get that, but I don't think it matters, because who's gonna get it anyway? I mean, Lycan in ulti form, when he respawns, he's useless. That doesn't mean Roshan. It's about the Ravage. Maybe on Bulldog it's fine, but they have to put it on the one they don't want to get doomed. So it's gonna has to be on Loda. Else they're just gonna focus Loda and kill him.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
Good luck
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Walking around with cheese.
I still think Fnatic is gonna destroy them. Like the next fight, they're gonna get destroyed. They have Aghanim on the They can't tank the damage
Dire's
without
top
BKBs.
tower is under attack.
At the same time, I don't know if Alliance want to search for the fight, man. Like, we can just go to the split push game. Like, you take out the tier 2 tower in the bottom lane and let Admiral Bulldog just farm up. Once the side devices up, search for a couple of pickoffs with the wolves doing scouting, but make sure it's just a lane push. I know
Radiant's
it's really
bottom tower is under attack.
But that's what the side devices
Radiant
for.
structures are fortified.
Position. Now, whoa, Xcalibur. Be careful when you bring down those Necro units. The Doom is already over EGM. With the Fissure as well, it's a high chance. Well, actually, no, Dazzle should be able to keep him alive. So, they don't actually get a kill from that Doom. And Alliance just backed up with
Dire's
some breathing
middle tower
space.
is under attack.
I mean, it was right from Xcalibur because Tide was all pushing top, and I do think Fnatic is stronger than Alliance right now for the fights. Like you said, they need BKBs, they can just play the split push game, they can wait right now, they don't have to force the issue, although it's really hard to play versus Meepo.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Xcalibur baited, like he just defended the tower because he had to, and then Alliance didn't want to take the fight.
Middle tower
No, they
is
tried
under
to force
attack.
them with the Doom and they just blacked out.
Radiant's
so
bottom tower is under
good
attack.
decision making from both teams, but in the end it favors Alliance because now Doom is down, and that's a big mistake. Alliance is now gonna push in, and the fight is a bit harder to take now for Fnatic. They don't have Glyph. Necro 3 is off cooldown in 25 seconds. Actually, that's fine. No Necro 3, Doom will be up 15 seconds after. It's actually okay for Fnatic, I guess.
Yeah, well,
they can hold.
Fnatic are taking a tier 2 tower in mid while they hold.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just...
It's perfect.
The wolves are... Look how deep they're putting the wolves in.
Dyer's
it's like,
middle
we need to ping this out and get rid of it. It's Fnatic's
has
call.
fallen.
Yeah, Sentry Ward's even being dropped, and the wolves just go a little bit deeper. They really want to keep very close tabs on what's happening inside. Meanwhile, there's a large amount of plague wards. Necro is committed again, but in mid lane, Xcalibur has still got
Dyer's middle tower
there's still another one on the bottom lane, and now he's going to jump in. The Root's coming back right now. It's over on S4. The buyback has already come in, and that's from the Doombringer. The strong shield of S4 trying to save him out as well. And they gush over on Xcalibur. They can't get the shot, however. Looking for the big echo slam from Fanatic. Admiral Bulldog getting the middle of that. Bulldog falls down. The gems on the deck being picked up by No-Tail. And it's the entire team wipe against Alliance. Lycan will come back alive just to die straight again. The cheese was also triggered. Everything is gone for Alliance.
Yeah, that's the Shaker dagger we talked about. When Shaker has dagger, Alliance cannot... I think it's a strategical mistake from them. There is no way they can push in versus this lineup if they don't have BKBs. It's impossible. Like, you get destroyed. The Venomancer, you have to push into like 6 Meepos, or like the whole Meepos are gonna move into you. The Tombstone, the Venomancer Aghanim, the Shaker, it's honestly, I think it's a nightmare to push into that. I'd rather push into a Darkseer, Magnus, whatever. Like, this is even worse. It's a nightmare. So yeah, he's going for the Hex and he has it. So now Alliance can't even go for the farm game. I don't know, man. I didn't even see Fnatic coming back. Oh. I don't know when it happened.
Admiral Bulldog, if they proofed in like the real Meepo, they could have blinked up for a crack at him. But there's an observer ward watching his movement exactly. He just TP'd himself right next to 2 different Meepos.
Fnatic really has the psychological advantage on Alliance. Alliance is really fears Fnatic. I have to say that's happening because they're banning Wisp, they're banning Tinker, and after that game they will ban Meepo for sure because it's 100%. The Meepo won them the game. He was split pushing all the time. He got great items. He got pickoffs. He got Loda twice. He got Bulldog once. Of course with help, but it's the Meepo being Meepo, you know, being able to be anywhere at any time. So now Alliance has 3 heroes to ban versus Fnatic, and there are 2 bans.
Loda.
The damage.
Oh, Loda. The SD Disruption comes out, but with No-Tail on the front line, did that get mana for an ultimate here? And now No-Tail can lose his life. He binds up his BKB, but he gave the gem back over to Alliance. Negri is really going to work, and now the Maz poofs out. Loda almost dies just to the poofing.
Yeah, good reaction from Xcalibur to actually good call from whoever did it in Fnatic to instantly go back. They understood it was a bait on Loda, so they got a kill on Doom. But yet again, what's a kill on Doom when you have no solution in the game? Because right now, the next Roche, Fnatic is gonna contest. They won't let them. They almost have BKB on No-Tail, which is the right decision as well to go for this. He just got a plate mail, which is not a item mistake. He just wants to be able to tank up all the physical damage. Great decision making from Fnatic players that game. I'm really impressed.
I'm still interested to see though if Fnatic can fight now that they just profit as a side device. And Loda is very, very close. Like, he's 100 gold away, and this camp basically away from having a BKB with a Shiva's Guard over on Tide. And I gotta correct myself from earlier. I did say the cheese was actually triggered during the last fight. That's incorrect. It's actually on S4.
At this point, they need a refresher on Tide. It's the only way they can win fights, in my opinion. They need to lock everybody down for a full... what duration is that? For a full, yeah, almost 5 seconds, and try to burn them. It's the only way they can, with Loda and Bulldog doing work. They have Hex on Prophet, but it's not gonna change anything, I'm afraid. I do know that Fnatic is bootcamping for quite some time now. I don't know if there are 5 there. I mean, if Xcalibur is with them, I guess he is. But looks like it's doing work because honestly, they're looking really, really strong in this series.
S4 knows where Trixie was moving up to. Now he can see him. His supports are a little bit too far away. Blinking, he has to Ravage if he wants to stop him.
No, it's not worth it.
Hey, I think he might have been hoping Admiral Bulldog could get there in time to get the side of the Vice off.
300 CS in 28 minutes.
Is that even possible?
I don't know, man. He's farming so fast.
That's the highest CS I've seen in a very long time. Like before, it was like burning during like TI3, as well as like Sylar during TI3. And these guys, like you look around the 40-minute mark, because they get a lot more fun with like Animage later into the game. So you'd be sitting there at like the 40-minute mark where they have like 400 CS, and they're going in like 100 CS a minute. But to be able to get like 100 CS
Dire's
within the first 10
tower
minutes,
is under
even
attack.
that was ridiculous.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, some people might argue that yeah, he played Meepo 100 times or 100,000 times, whatever. So but it's not, that hero is not only about micring. It's actually more about game understanding and, you know, map awareness and stuff like this, because he knows how to farm. But that's not hard, you know, like poofing. Anybody can poof, but it's just about knowing where Alliance heroes are, whether he can or not go. So really great decision making from Xcalibur this game, and I'm pretty sure his teammates are happy with him doing that.
Pretty sure you don't want to see. Oh, look at the timing for it.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate though.
That was really smart by Bulldog. Like he moved at the right time, but Bulldog TP'd in here, so he could blink himself out here and catch just one Meepo. That's all he needs. He just needs one Meepo that gets left behind mid-poof.
Yeah, that was really a nice attempt from Bulldog. A bit unlucky, I have to say. Some success going the way of Fnatic as well, you know, but that's the game. Sometimes you gotta be a bit lucky. Good timing. I mean, even if they get a kill on Meepo, he has 4k gold, he has buyback, it won't change anything to the game.
What do we look at for Meepo now? Because we're going to hit a point where I don't know if we just go Skadi and Assault Cuirass, or if he considers going into the heart. Like, what's the best items which would be shared across your Meepos that you can get for a Meepo?
I honestly, I would say that Skadi is the best to get right now, honestly. Like, it forces Lycan to ulti whenever a Meepo starts going on him, like... Lycan has ulti, I guess, anyway. It's just, you need stats. He needs to survive the Ravage. It's all he needs to do.
Well,
I'd rather have Skadi than
He's short by like 400 gold. He sells his bottle. He just saw his ult, and he picked up an ultimate ult. Yeah, we're either looking at Skadi or Lincoln Sphere right now.
It's a Skadi for sure. He doesn't care about Lincolns. It's a Skadi for sure.
His courier hasn't picked up the second ultimate ult, but he might also be making sure he's got enough money for buybacks.
He wants to be able to buy back. It's because right now with Alliance pushing power, if they kill the Meepo and he has no buyback, it might be, I don't want to say game, but since we actually forgot that, but they have a lane right? They got the middle racks earlier in the game. Yep. And again, great decision by Fnatic to let the racks. They didn't give it kills. They just seem so calm and so ready, you know, for that series.
Look how calm Arke is. He's pacing inside the pit like a caged lion. He's going to wait another 40 seconds before Roshan's going to be up, however. And it's not the max spawn time, luckily for him. It's short by about a minute and a half of that. Or a minute, 10 seconds.
I'm afraid he won't change anything, though, because Fnatic is out-farming Alliance big time. You can see the gold graph. And that's mainly out-farm, because they were, like, they killed some, you know, like maybe 4 or 5 kills, but that's, like, 5 kills is not 15k gold or 10k gold, you know, the changes of taking 10k gold. So that's basically Meepo and, you know, yeah, actually only Meepo doing work, because I'm looking at Veno and Doom's net worth and it's not that
Manta style.
Oh, it's a Manta, right? I forgot that item. Oh yeah, that's interesting. More big push.
Is that really though what you're searching for? Cause, like, okay, well, what else can he break free? Like, he can only break free of his primary Meepo, so it's only for like creating illusions and pure stats.
You know, my theory is that those Meepo players, now that they have Aghanims and 6 Meepos and 7 Meepos, they get addicted to micring, so they want Manta and they want more Meepos. That's what I think. They just want more Meepos and more Meepos and more Meepos. You know,
well, one of those Meepos should probably be near Roshan right now, Ben, because you said Fnatic would contest this time around, but they're going to scout too late. Like, Cheese on the ground, that Wolf, go in there and kill him, man. I have these Wolves efforts. If only it was Fnatic playing it the other way around.
Roshan has fallen to the
game with casting. So Alliance don't actually have 2 cheeses, and they have 1 Aegis Simon. The Aegis got passed up, and the cheese is split currently between both Lycan and Prophet.
Who saved the cheese the first time? Was it?
It was originally it was put on the Bulldog. He picked it up the first time and then he handed it over to S4.
Alright. Yep. I don't know if he can change anything right now. They're just trying to like get everything they can in order to take the fight. But you know, Fnatic doesn't care. They don't care about Rexes. They don't care about.
Look at the line they drew. Alliance have smoked up. The initial line was actually drawn to go straight down middle lane and try and beat them inside the base. But you see a very, very fresh wood coming up in the middle lane. But it won't obviously reveal the smoked up heroes. But it looks like the smoke is spelled anyway. But it looks like Alliance just said, okay, enough of this. We can't split push this. Admiral Bulldog can control the side lanes for now, but they need a secondary Rax. Lowe's already moved towards the top lane. They push it through the mid, and they're going to force a fortification here at least.
Loda's trying to split push.
Well, he got the tower down to half life. Like, if they just keep doing that bit by
Radiant's
bit.
bottom tower is under attack.
Look at Bulldog bottom. Yeah, they wanna split push them to death out. It's the only thing they have to do. But again, I don't know. Like split pushing versus basically Doom with dagger, he can catch you. Shaker with dagger, he can catch you, and Meepo with dagger, he can catch you. So it's really hard. Whenever one of those, so they can. I mean, how to say, color gank on 3 lanes, Fnatic. So the split push won't really work, I'm afraid.
Nahash, man, I need a stat to
Radiant's top tower is under
normally
attack.
At like 34 minutes into the game, I keep my button on net worth, which right now is 22,000 for the Meepo. But what is the highest CS in a game? As Meepo just managed to kill a Princess Prophet on the top lane. He's at 435 CS 34 minutes into a game. This has to be some level of new record.
Yeah, he said like he gave us a stat a few minutes earlier where he said that at 30 minutes it was the highest, like the most farmed Meepo ever. Like the closest was Sing Sing with 200 and
he's got another kill. The Earth finds there. Unfortunately, he pooped. Pooped that machine connect. He also was up in the air, and now they come in. But Loda's the one who's in real trouble. Just Earthbound up. He made so many Meepos just then. And he'll search for Jet. Only got the Hex.
Yeah, the one in the
he came out before.
Yeah. And the gem is on the ground. They didn't see the gem though. I guess they will see it.
They'll pick it up on someone, and it's gonna be Hani who comes to pick it up.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't know how Alliance can come back. I'm trying to figure out. You know, I always try to.
It's still the sidelines. It's still the sidelines, man. That's the key. They need
to Light of Heaven Prophet, or maybe actually now it's Bulldog Prophet. You know, it's been a while since it was Light of Heaven, but basically bait a fight that you're gonna lose for sure, that you know you're gonna lose. Try to win as much time as you can, and just let Bulldog try to, you know, get a lane of racks in exchange, and then do that. You know, it's the only way right now because there's no way they can take a fight against Fnatic. Really, no way. This Meepo is just playing incredibly well.
I like this from Admiral Bulldog. It's like, I can't go into base myself, it's too risky. Just Manta style and push with illusion.
And he went for Yasha, you see? He goes for Manta style,
Yep. It's gotta be. Like, but surprisingly he does that before he finishes up things like Mjolnir.
Yeah, that's true. Against Meepo, Mjolnir is great, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Like, Meepo has so much damage, they can't even touch him. Look at him, he has 6k gold again. It's a joke. Yeah, 25k gold, net worth 500 CS, 36 minutes in. And he got Bulldog. He found him.
Really? Yes, he's got him in the tree line. The Raptors are spent 4. They're trying to defend this one. And maybe they can't kill him. Xcalibur. He's so damn low right now. He's got one Meepo out. There's still another one. He's out.
Oh my God.
98 life points to the lowest Meepo. He's catching up, but he's away to safety. Back all the way to base.
So mad about this. They used everything. They used Ravage, they used Hex, they used... Oh, actually Loda didn't pop Necro 3. And that would be the kill on Meepo. So it's about... yeah, the Necro 3 would make the difference. What a player. Xcalibur is playing incredibly well. I'm really impressed, and I would first ban Meepo versus that guy. Actually, with Scrim versus Fnatic quite a lot, and he like that guy on Meepo, he always gives them so much space, and I'm pretty sure we will see Meepo at every tournament Fnatic attends with that guy playing for them.
They're coming in right now, Fnatic S4. But yeah, she hits on Trixie a little bit further down. I think that's initially meant for farming, and now the Gale, it connects. Hani's right behind him, he's locked him in. Now, there's Aegis, Moiler, and S4 plus Meg, but there's a lot of support from Alliance coming in behind. But the same thing we said about Meepo, S4, he's just trying to Aegis smash, but they hex him up so he cannot do so. DKB off here from the Doombringer, but it's just the Titans are losing the Aegis Moiler for the moment. Venomancer also still very low. Trixie's BKB off already. S4 plays high ground. He can gush an Anchor Smash to almost kill off Trixie with one more swing. Shiva's start as well. Trixie, Soulrim is keeping him alive from flying, and S4's down. But on bottom lane, Admiral Bulldog, you know what he wants, and he's going to get it. He's going to try and take this bottom tower. He blinks inside. Now does he try and go high ground? He throws right to nature. He's looking for the TP support coming in, and he's out to safety. Wait, he killed one.
Trixie just showed just down.
You can see when he passed out, like his body was right on the sight line for the fog of war. Admiral Bulldog's trying to run out from top lane. He only just TP'd here, but luckily for him, having that blink dagger makes him so useful.
Yep, I hope. Basically now it's Bulldog versus Fnatic. That's that game, because like the others can just try to win time for him. But yet again, it's gonna be incredibly hard for him to do anything, and that's a Skadi, I believe, finally, for Meepo. He's just gonna want to save buyback, which is completely fine. Loda went for travel to, yeah, they just want to split push this. They have to.
There's no other option, man. The major advantage for Alliance is the mid racks. If they can get a side racks between Lycan as well as Nature's Prophet, they can just force it out eventually. But you got a 3,300 life point Meepo with 519 CS. He's almost at a point where he should stop taking CS and give it to the rest of his teammates, just so they can have some farm and levels themselves. Like Doombringer is still like a level 17. In fact, look at the difference between levels. Nature's Prophet is the second highest level on the map. He's at level 18 compared to level 25 Meepo. I know Meepo is a power leveler, but that's still one of those things where there's still so much power coming the way of Fnatic.
And man, that's not the worst part. You know, the worst part is that right now they can't even touch the Meepo. But the thing is that when they kill him, he has 75% respawn time. So he comes back super fast. Like super fast, you know, actually really fast in late game. He will come back faster. Almost now he will come back as fast as Loda does. And he probably has buyback. So they need to kill that guy twice. And it doesn't, you know, win them so much time. So they're in a really tough position. No, I wanted to highlight something. In that type of game, when you're playing an Undying or a Dazzle support, and the game goes like this for like complete split push game, and there is no farm on the map, you become basically the eyes and the brain sometimes as well of your teammates. You know, now Aki and Fly must be spamming, you know,
Radiant
their
structures
bottom,
are
their top, whatever.
fortified.
Towards top now.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has
While up on
fallen.
top lane, S4. They killed the Meepo. He'll buy back. Shallow Grave is keeping S4 alive. Time for the Meg. Harney very low coming in that far. For Meepo, there's actually Admiral Bulldog being doomed up. They should be able to kill him off at the moment, but in comes Honey. Full stop, there's no more Shallow Grave. Admiral Bulldog, Hexstar, Earthbound, Vision for the kill. Follow-up Sun's Archie, a secondary Earthbind. There'll be a third Earthbind as well, and that's going to be the Dazzle taking the fall. Now where's Lycan? Did he running away?
Yeah, Lycan actually was pushing bottom. He got the bottom tower and he tried to go for the range racks, but there was Undying plus Venomancer defending that lane.
But look what he's doing with the walls now. Because the walls can just sit here and just
bottom
slowly chip away at the range racks. I'm surprised though he doesn't put them up a little bit further here though, away from the plate wards.
You know, they have the regen, so it's not gonna work. But what, I don't know, right now for Fnatic, either they push in and try to end the game when the Ravage is down, which is what they are doing right now, and I think it's the right decision. Or they need to decide who defends. They need to do it smart, because they don't need 5 to fight now, they even need 3 to fight.
The Hex, Neo finds not close enough, neither is Xcalibur. He's right in front of the tier 1, the tier 3 tower. He just dropped it up, threw points up into poison, and now Euroscepter sends him up and towards the air. Doombringer is the one who just jumps in and maybe he can prove himself. And Trixie's so low, Lycan actually mops up his life points, and now he's trying to go through the Doombringer as well, but the Doombringer runs himself away, so they focus on Xcalibur. There's a lot of points to take on these guys.
Middle tower is under attack.
One of the poops away, which we see him focus him. Fisher, throw by again, more space there. EGM low on life, but the heal comes up from Dazzle. Doombringer finally chased down by Admiral Bulldog. Xcalibur back to the middle lane. They found him. They got close enough, but the poof's out. They're all out to safety while on bottom lane. EGM is trying to chase down Harney. Disruption, he gets him.
Nope, honey, doesn't work.
Powered up. Oh, look at the illusions and the positions of the wolves. It's a perfect surround. And Roshan's up in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, great move from Alliance. The Yule Scepter is doing so much work on EGM. Great pickup from him. He's not letting Meepo poof out, so great place from EGM in that fight. Fnatic overextends a bit, unfortunately for them. Trixie bow back, if I'm not wrong. Right now they need like clutch items on Fnatic's side. They need items to catch people, they need hexes, they need like Venomancer, he has Midas. They're not in a hurry, they just need to defend correctly, and what I was saying is that they can't have Shaker, Doom plus Meepo defending one lane. They need one of those three on the other lane to kill Loda, to punish him and try to do a split push. Elsie will always do that, and Venomancer Undying really struggles to force back a Lycan. I mean, they're useless against that hero.
Yeah. Well, right now, man, it's going to get a little harder. Lycan's very close to finishing the Assault Cuirass. I'm wondering if he sells the Medallion at this point to pick up the Aegis the Immortal.
Roshan
now, there's
has
cheese all over the
fallen to
ground.
the dire.
There's Aegises on the deck. Someone's got to take something. Arcade's got a spot for a cheese, and it's the Tundra again who takes the Aegis the Immortal. And I'm wondering at this point if S4 just says screw it and just picks up Refresher. Actually, no, he doesn't have enough money for Refresher. He's still a little bit short. Just a little bit though.
Yeah, he's a bit short. Yeah, he's a bit short. Yeah, Refresher will do a lot of work because then Fnatic, whenever Alliance pushes in and try to get some damage on buildings, then Fnatic is like, whatever, you know, we lost the tower, but the Ravage is down, we can just go push and try to get, you know, middle racks or even go for Throne. Then Ravage is not down because he has the Refresher and they can still defend their base because, you know, winning fights like anywhere on the map is okay, but winning a fight uphill versus Alliance lineup is also tricky because you have to go into a Dazzle Tyrant lineup, which is not easy. And one thing we have to mention right now is that Bulldog is farming now. You know, obviously Meepo is almost maxed out, but he reaches a point where he can have 1000 or 2000 CS, it won't matter. He will have 6, he will be 6 slotted plus have buyback.
Check out the top lane, man.
Yeah.
These creeps need to enter the base while up on top lane Loader. BKB will pop. They're trying to bind him up, but this is now splitting up the engagement. The bottom tower's already gone, and they focus on at least bringing down the range. Gonna be the defense, but the weave also pops off here from Alliance. And Loader, he's still thinking about re-entering in through that top lane, but Xcalibur's there to defend it.
Yeah, that split push attempt fade, I mean, it could have been way worse for Fnatic. I was actually really scared for them, but it's fine. This is when you need your only knight with Aghanims, man, to be able to ulti buildings.
And Roboto's got this. He put the trees in as well as his Mantis illusions, and the ranks is down.
Bottom barracks.
They still get their objective.
God, this is so frustrating for Fnatic. They need to calm down, and you know, not panic. You know, keep still and just find the right moment to go on Alliance and just try to end the game. But they have no map control whatsoever right now. They need Meepo to be out on the map, try to push a bit more in my opinion. He shouldn't focus on defending, he should focus on all pushing lanes and try to pick off someone.
I think he's concerned though because he did have to buy back, he's still got 45 seconds left on that buyback death timer. So if he goes down, Fnatic will basically get overrun by Alliance completely. And they've still got problems with the Venom and the Doom. To answer your question from the last fight, yes, Trixie did buy back and so did No Tail. They both bought back
as well. Alright.
Yep.
Alright, I missed that.
Yeah, they bought back the Doombringer almost instantly because he died almost instantly.
Yeah.
Which is probably why it got missed. And there's your Refresher orb. So you asked for the lockdown duration for 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's good.
You've basically got to be, apart from the BKBs, what do we got, like a 7-second BKB, and Trixie's BKB, which is meh, but it's 8 seconds as well.
Look at Hani, I really like this. This is what Fnatic needs to do. Exactly this. They don't need a B5 to defend. They need to be 3 or whatever. They need to show Alliance that they're ready to take the fight, and then Alliance won't push in. So they need the right heroes and the right players to be out somewhere else and punish Alliance. Look at Loda. He's sending the wolf and TP is on it. You saw that? That's awesome. Awesome play by Loda. And now Hani is
Radiant structures are fortified.
They've used fortification right now.
which is huge. Glyph is so important in that type of game.
Yeah, because top lane, he's trying to get it. Hardy is desperately defending Echo Slam, but he killed a Necro Unit, which means he lost so much life points. He has to back up. The Doom will go off on Loader, but the Vision breaks down while on bottom lane, they're coming out to find. Trixie has managed to gun cut most of Alliance, and now Xcalibur. The Brooms are on their way, and they're all focused on their Ravage number 1 is ready. The Shallow Grave is being used, and she's holding the Ravage, but he's still got the Aegis to the Immortal. Soaking up as much as what Fnatic has.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He blocks up the screen for a moment, but there's your Ravage on bottom lane. Xcalibur, refresher off, like he's already used it, he's already used the secondary Ravage. Celebrate again over on their forward, but Xcalibur, he tanks up the entire thing. Venomancer will still die here, and they're looking to go in deeper. It's No-Tell as well as Arcade, focusing, No-Tell as well as Xcalibur, focusing down Arcade. The Lycan did manage to get out from the top lane, and he didn't finish up the range tracks either.
Okay, so let's sum it up. Right now, they lost top tower and they lost nothing bottom, but that means the next time this happens,
Radiant's middle tower
they
is
lose
under
the game.
attack.
Because or they fight mega creeps. So they need to be really careful right now. Fnatic needs to do something before next turn. They need to push in or somehow do something.
Man, I think they almost need it. I think they need the AC. Have we even got an AC on their line? No.
They don't. They don't have an
I'm thinking Meepo needs to get rid of that mana style. Because what's it really doing for him at this point? He's
I'm not sure it's doing much. Yeah, it's not doing much, you're right. But, you know, I'm trying to think that... I think Fnatic did it well, like, did it right in the last fight. They had Meepo top, forcing back Loda, and instantly TP'd bottom. They took a decent fight, but that Bulldog TPing in, it's really annoying. They need to focus in the fights. Yep. You know, in that type of games, having a Shadow Blade is actually really good, because what the Lions doesn't have is a gem on
No-Tail. He's got an EGM. The Doom's going to be triggered as well, and the Earthbind, which means EGM is down for the count. Now they know there's no time Ravage, but hey, that's very, very early. Did he really need to do that though? They could have held him out for a while.
Maybe he wanted to make sure, Fnatic understands that they can push in. They need to what Xcalibur is doing right now is exactly what he needs to do. He needs to out-push lanes. This is the most important thing to activate the regen. That's the only thing Fnatic needs right now. And what I was highlighting...
He found Loda. Now Loda's already triggered his hook off, but they need to Meepo, and there's the Hex as well. Honey comes in, but Loda got the BKB off.
Late timing.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
He got him with the level death. Cancels the TP out.
He was porting bottom, Loda.
And disruption. This may be the no, that's a fake No-Tail. But you're right. Loda is down. And maybe now Fnatic can breach the high ground. Loda he's actually down for the count. No, he has buyback available.
Dire's
but they're going to probably get another buyback now.
Shall be avenged.
Yeah, there's they need to defend bottom. They can't. They should set up bottom and destroy them bottom. They have to. Yeah.
It looks like they are. Like there's a couple of Xcalibur back up on the top with No-Tail, but No-Tail's got BTs of cooldown in 13 seconds, then he can come back. And while there's still one Meepo there, they're good.
The funny thing is that the gem has been abandoned, you know, on the bottom lane where Hani died earlier on the whole game, so nobody's buying a gem, and in that case, having a gem to see this enforcement is so important. Like, I mean, removing the wards, having it's all about map control right now. Lane positioning and map control, so I'm actually surprised that gem never...
Where is the gem? What's the position?
It's in front of the T2 tower dive. You know, now gem walks into it, but they don't give a crap about that gem, man. Or is it a bug or what? I'm pretty sure there's a gem there.
Oh, you mean this thing right here?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bug. I can't select it. It's just a bug.
It's the bug?
This is not here. But there's no gem on. Wait.
There was a gem, and Hani died with the gem right there, so...
I can't select the gem though, which...
Me neither. And now Meepo bought one, which is really important. He's right. They need a gem right now. It's the most important item in the game. Maybe even more important than a Hex at this point.
He may as well spend his... Meepo is 7.7k. Like, Xcalibur must really favor the mana style over absolutely everything else.
And now the gem either disappeared. No, actually, no, it was on the ground. The gem picked it up.
Okay.
Dire's middle tower is under
we just couldn't
attack.
select it. Yep, bottom lane.
Oh,
But look at middle lane. Xcalibur, he's actually going to prove
Dire's
this one.
structures are
The
fortified.
fortification, Alliance now has a choice to make. So they let the mid tower go and get a trade up and take the side. It looks to be the case that's what they're doing.
So
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Alliance decided not to defend.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
They're coming back.
Dire's middle barracks are
They'll leave
under
just a couple
attack.
of Meepos behind. They push out the bottom lane while Admiral Bulldog, he's got the range racks up on top.
Barracks are under attack.
Also having a crack, but a little bit further up. Lotus BKB is gone. Earthfire is being attempted here. Blink Dagger, 2 more seconds into the first Earthfire. Admiral Bulldog. And Admiral Bulldog, there's no way he can get himself out this one. He goes down.
Bottom, nice. Needs to go now.
Oh, that's really GM too.
Yeah.
The Doom's out, and they can't kill him. Either way.
I'll travel CD on Meepo, they can't catch them. Never mind, it was a good attempt.
Honey's trying to reach him with a fissure. But the mid-racks did fully go down, so Fnatic are now actually up a racks. I say up a racks, they've managed to claim a racks. But they're down the range racks on both the off lanes and the full on the mid.
He got 10k gold on Meepo and 800 CS. They're gonna go for the throne. Look at Fnatic stinging the throne. They want nothing else than the throne, and what we need to keep in mind is that Dota has no buyback, so he needs to be really careful now. He can't do what he was doing before.
I'm wondering if they can even go straight for the throne.
I think they can. I think
you've got double Ravage. You've got double Ravage from the high ground of Alliance.
Are under attack.
With potentials for buybacks, which is we should probably favor right now. Admiral Bulldog's the only one with buyback. And maybe that's just what they're trying to bait. That could be it. I suppose they have flip double Doom, so...
Meepo has buyback as well, that's just... Oh, actually, yeah. S4 is not in position, S4 is still...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
He's going for the win right now, he's going to take the Tier 4 tower. Ravage number 1, and now Ravage number 2 is going to go too with the Venomous Bomb and Xcalibur. He's still not down just yet, he's tanked up the entire thing. The Soul Rip is keeping up his Meepo. He's going to take one back, they're actually bailing out of here. They're bailing out. The Tombstone's down, but they're not going to complete their push unless he's coming back in a moment. He left no Meepos. He actually BT'd in towards the mid creep wave. They're coming in for round 2, but he wanted full life Meepos again.
Okay.
They can't kill him. They really can't kill Meepo. Fly, however, he can go down. The Soul Rip will keep him alive for now. And now they just jump in. It's over on Loader. First Earth find a mid for the poop. In they come. Loader back up. 4 start to wait. While there's 4, Anchor Smash just has to keep going and keeping Xcalibur away from the damage. 106 damage removed and Loader. He just got Xcalibur focused. And there it is. They got him down. But no, they didn't. Wait, I thought they did. It looks like they didn't.
Insane, man. Look at the Meepo. Like the Meepo escape with 100 HP. Over 3k.
And Trixie's going to TP out as well. They still haven't finished the job though, but Excalibur's coming back towards his mid lane and they're picking it out. Admiral Bulldog's going to come in through the rear. He's just soloing up Fly now. They're going to finally get rid of this Soul Rip and while Excalibur again. He's just tag teaming his Meepo. He's pooping in and out the entire time. And Admiral Bulldog, they get another Earthbind over on him for the moment. And he's actually trapped for the moment. S4, Anchor Smash again trying to rip the CBS while Arcade, Shallow Grave has to be used. A Fusion from Harney, trying to hold him in there. 4-star, can't get him up the hill. Disruption from SD will save him a little bit more time. Admiral Bulldog, he's down for the count. And Fnatic, they're going to come up high ground in through the mid. Looking for an opening. 55 minutes into this game. Excalibur pooping in and out again. S4 back towards the front line, searching for Harney. But Trixie here again, and Excalibur. Again, the man comes back. And you know, this time it's Doombringer with the Doom on the Tidehunter. Excalibur did down to the market. He is down. This is GG. Like the Flyback is coming out from range 4, but they cannot repel firepower of this magnitude.
Oh my god, man, what a play. I just have to I don't know what to say. That play from Meepo and from Fnatic is just completely insane. I never saw that before. Like this level of play, this level of map awareness, be able to be anywhere, defend against that split push that was really hard. The microing of every Meepo goes back at the right time, the nets are almost never missed. Insane play from Excalibur and from Fnatic, the whole team, like the calm they had knowing that they don't have to